What's up, YouTube, man? YouTube game. Oh, I hate that. But I'm reasons why I'm tired, weird. I don't find reasons why you should get a job, and I know this because I ain't really a guy. People know this job. Maybe some of y'all, but a lot of y'all don't. I'm more of a side hustle, business, entrepreneurial, uh, driven guy. This is right, but you got in life. You need a lot of y'all going. Where the fuck am I going? Financial brutality, fear, financial. Don't got it. You feel me? It ain't about tricking. It's none of that dumb shit. About you being right. So, my man, number one reason. Uh, and this is just part one. I'll make more videos on this. Asking motherfuckers, you feel me? I ain't scared to be seen as be seen as giving or some shit like that. Yeah, none. You feel me? I'm gonna keep it 100. You retaining your, you sleep, probably doing a lot of shit with your, make you feel disloyal or like just weird because you just want to just rest. But at the same time, you watch this video, you understand. Now, I'm not just giving y'all reasons on some dating type shit. I could do that in the next video, but you just get stop asking people for stuff. Stop asking people for stuff that you know deep down. I ain't gonna say it's criminal to ask, but it's criminal to like it's kind of messed up to, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people are dependent on the system. The phones they use, just little things, and it ain't even got nothing to do with females, right? Because most things could be considered okay for the female gender, but for the guys, it's like, man, y'all supposed to really get up and go get a job, and just to even them framing it that way, to a young boy, especially when you're 19, 20, you probably don't really feel like that. Now, every man ain't gonna feel the same way about that statement. So, this is just a little bit of motivation and just a little different perspective. So you can stop asking people for items. Like, say I need like a to fix my back tire of my scooter. This is a real thing. Like, or say I want to get an iPhone. This is a real thing. I want to get an iPhone for real. Like just little shit. Take a girl on a date. Da 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 da. It's just like, bro, you know, yeah, I do YouTube. Yeah, you can get money from other spaces, but when you could just, you know what I'm saying, run it up off of the things that's right in front of you, then that means that you actually got game and got work, got adulting and worldly awareness. And because people be feeling trapped, like, dang, I don't want to work at this job, or I don't want to go to school every weekend. I want to just relax. And it's like, bro, like you got to really figure out this shit in a way where you could do the shit, if that makes any fucking sense. Bus fare, just little shit like know what I'm saying? A lot of people like, I don't got no way to get to work, but it's like if you get the job, then you could get the bus fare or the Uber, and then you can. People don't want to struggle for that little in between moment so that they make it over that hill, and that's really all it is. Now I'm gonna go to number two because I started late in this video. Independence, and number two is like number one. Independence, bro. You could rule, right? A lot of y'all guys, main reason y'all ain't getting no, you know what I'm saying, or just in general, just ain't. I'm saying living y'all best life or what the life y'all envision in y'all mind frame is because you got people around you because you don't pay shit, and that make them people feel alpha around you. That make them people feel like, you know what I'm saying, they can enforce and disrespect you at any moment, thus leaving you feeling in some type of way, which women don't like. A guy who could be made to feel some type of way. They're not attractive. So there you have it. There you have where the rubber meets the road right there too, as far as your independence just being labored automatically makes you not attractive as another guy who honestly don't need this female, you feel me? So as long as you stay curious plus hungry about becoming a ruler over your life, and being a leader of men or a leader of whoever you put yourself around, you'll understand that money can play a little bit of a role and put a little bit of a, it could be either a knife in your side or it could really be you really just seating the pole like this is where I stand. Y'all not about to play with me type shit. So look, number three is elevation, right? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people say this and that, but number three is elevation. You gotta ignore people around you. Look, people this. Number three is energetically, right? Energetically, then physically. That's what elevation means to me. Because most people feel stuck in a situation. You want to elevate, but they don't realize they think they just gonna walk out of it physically. But it's like, look, you gotta prepare to walk out of a situation. You have to actually understand that elevation happens first energetically, biologically, and then it's like the you gotta know the steps, obviously, but the steps will only be enlightened or powered not by you just taking it. Well, it is by just taking the steps, but it's like sometimes it's a build up. You feel me? A lot of y'all are in transitional spots right now where you literally know the steps to take, but you like damn near asking yourself because it's not really in your, you're not gamed. You know, it's a gamed up. Like you're not gamed up enough. You haven't put it in your psyche. It's not engraved in your heart, and then it's not engraved in your soul to do the right thing. So you just literally just do whatever the fuck you want to do. But you realize that that keep you not elevating to a certain degree. Maybe even if it's 5% or 10% more. You're like, damn, why the fuck? You know, I gotta scrounge up $10 to go on a date. Like, you feel me? I can't go to fucking get a rack of ribs and French fries if I want to. You know what I'm saying? I'm 28, but I can't order a donut. You feel me? I have to, you know, and that's what I mean by elevate. Like, you feel me? You might have little hookups, people you know at stores that give you some free shit, because I know I do, but you get tired of looking at these people and even saying anything to them. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? You think I get that hookup, blah, 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 blah. You know, and then they look at you like, you're like, damn, I got you, bro. Next time, blah, blah, blah. It's like, bro, like, you know, there ain't no fucking next time. You're not gonna ask them no for no free shit for the rest of your life without becoming a fucking bum. So you already know elevation has to happen. So number four, family. Let me, you know, we running through these. We got two more left. Number four is you can enforce versus persuade. Okay, what I mean by that, right? Taking life by the horns, you feel me? Most of y'all are trying to persuade people to let you use their car. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to persuade women to go out on a date with you. You're trying to persuade this and that. You're trying to persuade things in life. And, you know, that kind of dampens your character, especially being a male species gender, a male gender. It's like, it's just, it's like you could get away with it. Like, you know, you could charm people. You can, you know what I'm saying? You can like just be charming and shit like that, which I tell y'all to be charming, but you should be being charming to a fucking person that really got your life in their hands, like a fucking job, a job or some shit, not no fucking female or not, you know what I'm saying, somebody who could literally just wake up and be like, I'm not texting him back because I don't, you know, he said one thing wrong. I lost interest. I'm sorry. You know, charm your fucking way to the fucking um and I'm not going to just say like any job because you can stress yourself the fuck out, but charm yourself with the plans. You feel me? Because not every job you're going to stay with either. Just like that female going to fall out, you might fall out. So I always say the 5 pillars of finance is what? Side hustles, jobs, business. I forgot the other ones, but let's just take side hustle for example. Say you save cans and bottles, even though you only make probably like $5 a month off that, $10 a month off that shit. Like, you feel me? You may use that like, okay, I'm just going to go on little tea dates with that shit, or just even spend $1. You know what I'm saying? Or something a date. You know what I'm saying? With that, or whatever you do with that, that's your shit. But that's just a little 5%, 10% from being dead broke. Then you got the other side hustle, but it's something a little more money. Maybe you make every time you do this, you make $20. Maybe you cut hair, or maybe you're doing something flip. Like you literally have the other, and you should be persuaded, not be persuading fuck with you. If she stopped texting you, that's a blessing because it's actually opening up space for you to do what I'm telling you in this video. And don't forget the 5 pillars of finance, because at least if you get a solid side hustle, that's all you fucking need, fellas. You don't need to get a fucking job. It's just that the job is the startup for you to open up a bank account and invest in your side hustle. As soon as your side hustle get off the ground, meaning it's flippable. Keyword, mark my words up right here, flippable. If it ain't flippable yet, then you don't quit your fucking job. Because you're just gonna fall back to the square one because you're not thinking on the level that I'm telling you to think on, elevated level. Number 5, family. Number fucking 5. Um, Too many people are trying to build from a weak terrain, right? What does that mean? Well, look, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. You're trying to build from your mother's spot. You're trying to build from, you're trying to build from your mom's place or house, or any family members, or like your girlfriend, or some guys live with their grandparents, some guys live with their aunt, some guys live with their mom, some guys live with their sister. They all got one fucking thing in common, and that's if you don't find out something within the span of probably 2-3 months, people are going to get a little bit worried or anxious, like, damn, like I let this person live with me, but I'm not trying to carry somebody, you feel me? And that's cool. You know what I'm saying? The problem is they're gonna make you feel anxious, and then you're not gonna do anything, you feel me? But if you watch my channel, you're gonna have the game, and you're gonna be equipped, well equipped. And when I say equipped, I'm talking about emotionally too, because just because you're a fucking guy don't mean that your emotions ain't fucking stopping you from doing what the fuck you gotta do. That'd be the main thing a lot of the time, you feel me? Because when you cleanse up, and that's why this video is so important, when you change the what you see, because a lot of y'all just like, damn, I gotta get a job, and that's all your brain can compute, and then it's like flatline. You're like, fuck that, I don't even know if I want a job. You know what I'm saying? But when you look at the different dimensions to why you should get a job, which this is just video number 1 of many to come, it changes the trajectory mentally, because you see all the benefits versus the cons. You see the pros versus the cons. People say, "Oh, you got to trick yourself into shit." This is what that is, bro. If you just look at the pros, then the cons will kind of mitigate, at least for enough time. Like I'm telling you, it's about time. This shit ain't about working in a warehouse for 30 years. This ain't about working in a warehouse for 15 or even 10 or even 5 or even 3 months, for real. Sometimes as soon as your side hustle gets elevated and you're able to make about the same amount of money or a little bit less, say you make fucking 300 a week. This is like the standard, I guess. Maybe 400, maybe for some people. I don't fucking know. Say you make 300 a week, 350, 300. You start flipping iPhones. Your first flip gonna be 300, 200 or 300. you could quit right there. Bro, I'm gonna end the video on that note because I just want to motivate y'all. Cause it's like the saying, you can have two women or one woman, and it's not trying to be on no pimp shit, but I'm just saying, why would you take the one woman when you gotta have two women? So if one fall out, you got a woman. If you get one woman, one fall out, then you gotta really go into your mind and really figure out why, try to come back and try to do everything. Bro, it's not, and that's what I'm saying. You work and then you take the check. You immediately flip the check. You open a bank account with the money that's left over from the investment that you made. And now you're juggling something. Pause, no diddy. And as you're juggling, whatever you're juggling, pause, no diddy, you're gonna transition, pause, no diddy. And then you're gonna be able to extract what belongs to you, no diddy. And then you're gonna be able to just, it's flipping, bro. It's just flipping. It's just flipping. And then you're doing that shit. And then you're realizing like, okay, I could make a living off the side hustle versus off the thing that you're doing. And then you can sit there and go to work, or you can choose, I don't fuck with this job. Let me look for another job in the meantime, or maybe your YouTube channel will be elevating at that point, or just things that start working for you. And that's another thing. I'm gonna end it on this bonus tip right here. Like, if you're around people who are always talking crazy to you, disrespecting you, it's like a curse. You feel me? They're literally, words are curses. So they literally are talking to you and making you demotivated to the point where you literally could listen to this video and hear what I'm saying with the ears, but your molecular structure, your body, has been spoke to so many times that it doesn't really hear me. So you're gonna still feel unmotivated after this video, and you're gonna have to save it to your playlist and watch it over and over again as an affirmation, because you need to be able to see, why should I, why the fuck should I do this? You just gotta see it. Seeing is believing in this scenario, because you gotta be reprogrammed to get that moolah. And when you're getting the moolah, you're gonna look back at this video. You're gonna be like, "Yo, Will really trained me to see what I could not see, because it's not logic, it's not conscious, it's subconscious. So you gotta really train your shit again to go to see that, okay, money is okay to get. It's okay to have that. You know, it's okay to build. It's okay to do these things, because I'm telling you, it's just like it. I'm not saying a perfect life shall be, but you're just gonna understand that, okay, I'm on Earth. While I'm on Earth, let me move. Let me learn about money a little bit. Like, it ain't like I'm telling you to just be a slave to it. I'm telling you to learn about this shit. Like with women, it's like, you know what I'm saying? When I make my videos, I'm not telling you to, like, you don't have to go on a date every 2 weeks, like I say. But just by hearing little perspectives I'm giving you, it's just little things you could be like, okay, well, if I ever want to use this shit, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to that money shit, I just think that it's just, people gotta feed themselves, bro, at some age, at some point, bro. I don't give a fuck if your mom take care of you or not. You just gotta have nuts, bro, in this shit, because, or perspective, because perspective equals you having nuts. Like, you feel me? If you see the right shit at the right time, you can make the layup. You can cross over. You can make the jump shot. You can make the open shot. You know what I'm saying? Because when I first started playing basketball, it's like I used to miss layups, miss a fucking layup. Then once I learned, I finally made it because my coach said 90-degree angle, hit it off the square like this. Then I started doing that shit. Okay, even to this day, I could just easily just throw that shit off the backboard any which way, and the shit is gonna go in. And that's because it's ingrained in my psyche. It's ingrained in me, bro. Like, you feel me? I literally didn't know how to make a fucking layup. I literally didn't know how to dribble with my left hand. I had to want to do it, and it's hard to get yourself to want to do something that you simply really don't. You got to be honest. Like, yo, I don't want to fucking get a job. Like, that's really what it is with me. Like, many cases, many times, you got to. I be telling people, even girls, I be chopping it up like, yeah, I don't keep it. I keep it a buck, bro. But you know, I told y'all, bro, go to the fucking temp agency if y'all can't find work, bro. Make these people gonna give you a job, bro. They're gonna do it. They got no fucking choice. And that's why I say, instead of persuading people, always choose to enforce. Always choose to enforce. Because people going to tell you force ain't good. See, this is the biggest trick they play on our young brothers, man. Force ain't good. Force this, force that. Force equals rape. Force equals this. Ain't nobody telling you to fucking physically impose your physical whatever, but people just saying, like, bro, sometimes the path of least resistance is there for a fucking reason. Like, sometimes God didn't really set us up to be so nuanced and fucking. You're not gonna roll out of your mom's bed and end up the manager of a car lot. It couldn't happen, or end up fucking. I don't even want to be that shit. You feel me? I don't even want to be that. I literally rather. I'm a side hustle guy. First of all, let me be honest with my folks. I'm a side hustle king. Right? I love side hustles. I love easy money. Fuck, I look like. Who was I talking to the other day that said she saved cans and bottles? Oh yeah, one of my shorties I be talking to. She said she saved cans and bottles. But she got a job though. She got a job. She's not a fucking bum. She has a job. So it was like it was cute when I heard it because I'm like, damn, I'll be a little bit. You feel me? A little bit here and there. But I also had somebody tell me saving cans and bottles was some bum shit in the past. Guess what that did? It made me feel some way. Like, damn, that mean if my bro think like that, how many other people seeing me like that? Then you'll know your mom gonna hit you with the same shit. So it's gonna be like, damn, why am I gonna entertain something that's really not gonna go nowhere? But see, they don't know what the fuck they talking about because you could save cans and bottles and be a millionaire. It don't got shit to do with being a bum. It's just people who only do that and don't do nothing else. That's when you gotta question why the fuck am I so inexperienced with life? I don't know anything else but this. That's what people should be telling people, not oh, they make it so black and white that you just opt out the whole shit. You feel me? You just get lazy, like. But there's so many fucking ways to get money that this is what this video is. It's a turning curve because I already got a financial playlist that I can tap in on that. But this video is a turning curve just to talk more about this moolah, bro. Because it ain't about the money. It's about how you do it. You feel me? How does your financial life look? What bank account do you feel like is the best bank account? What fucking how much do you feel like is a good amount to spend on a first date? Cause I spend a fucking dollar. I literally grab some bread off the fucking counter and go feed the ducks. Like I literally be getting free dates. Like I promise you, like literally just fed the ducks like 2 days ago. Like, and I'm telling you, like, still spent time with her. She still understand that because these other guys they trying to figure out what, bro. She's not even fucking with y'all, bro. Like you gonna bring her to fucking where? You gonna spend your check? You feel me? That's cool, but look, it's enough about the conversation at the end of the day. So you doing way too fucking much, bro. We are minimalists on this channel. We minimize and execute. We minimalize and execute. Jay-Z said it the best. Less is more, nigga. Is plenty of us. You think you call me broke? Less is more, nigga. Is plenty of us. I enjoy when I say, hey, I want to meet here to go feed the ducks. And the girl be like, okay, what time? And I'm like, okay, cool. And then that day come, I'm like, I don't even gotta think about reaching in my pocket looking like a trick. I'm just about to just grab this, throw it in my book bag. Probably just two, even one bun, but one fucking loaf, one piece of bread. Just break it in half. One fucking piece of bread. Break it in half. Put it in a fucking napkin and put it in your book bag. When you get there, just walk and talk. She's going to feel the same way, bro. And I got one last bonus tip. This is about like dates because I came up with this theory called FaceTime dates, and it works, bro. Like if a girl live a little bit too far or whatever, you just tell her go in her refrigerator, grab her favorite snack. You grab your favorite snack, and she gonna feel like she was on a date. Like I don't have females, and I told her I was on an app called Meet Me. Every other guy was jumping in the live trying to flirt with her. And I said, you know what, you in New York, I'm over here. I said, you know what, we don't even gotta. You said, I said, I feel like we on a date right now. I said, this our first date right here. Then I told her, I said, you go grab some ice cream, I go grab some ice cream, and we just talk. Other guys was watching that. They fucked up because how the fuck how he know how to do this shit? But I'm just saying, you gotta elevate, bro. Elevate, elevate every time, bro. Every time you show people shit, but you could get paid for information. Become a YouTuber. The more you know, the more you grow. But what I'm trying to say is, bro, YouTube, you may not get paid the first year. You may not get paid, but you might. But you can't depend on something that is a might sometimes. Sometimes you gotta, and that's why I say the 5 pillars of finance. It works, it's perfect because all you need is one thing on earth that you can rely on. Even and again, don't look at saving cans and bottles as negative. Look at it as this is one more thing. Because okay, say I'm doing the bread and I'm feeding the ducks with the females. Okay, that $5-10 is bus fare now, and it been bus fare. But I'm just saying it's bus fare in exchange of me buying some tea or ice cream for a bit. You feel me? So now I got a way to get to work or whatever without asking whoever you live with for a ride. So either way, it's just wise to know it ain't about saving money. It's about what am I gonna do with the money. That's what it's about. What am I gonna do with this shit? And when you develop that mind frame, you start kicking ass because people can't understand how you doing what you're doing, but people are gonna try to figure it out, but it just doesn't matter because it's your life and you're doing what you think that is best for you. You feel me? That's what adulting really is. You're doing exactly what the fuck you set out to do. And people gonna be like, damn, how you get 1K in a week? How you get 1K in a month? How you get 10K in 2 months? You know what I'm saying? Because you got the same 24 hours they got. They was calling you a bum, you know? Donald Trump even said his father used to save, I think, save something. Was it they used to save something? Like something that you would think like a person that's a bum would do type shit. A dollar is a dollar. A quarter is a quarter, bro. When you need it, you're going to need it. You're not going to want to break a 5 or a 10. But you might feel like doing that shit. But you just got to understand preservative people. Mark that term right there. You either are one or you're not. There ain't no in between. Preservative people understand the value of a dollar. So they're not gonna if they got bread on the counter, they're not gonna take a female out for ice cream. Cause they stacking their money. They're like every month I could touch 500 or every no, that's too less. That's too little. Every month I could touch 1K, maybe uh 1,500 or some shit. Every month there's a salary you could touch. And I don't know how much it is for everybody, but if you're not touching it not once, you need to subscribe to this channel and figure out what you're doing wrong and talk that mathematics shit. But man, like this video, comment, subscribe. It wasn't meant to be this long, but I enjoyed this video. Uh, this is just 5 reasons why you should get a job. And the word get a job isn't keep a job. So fuck these jobs. It's getting a job that matters, right? Just like I'm not gonna tell you why you should keep a female. You should keep a female. You should keep a female, but it might not be the first female you get. It's a lot of females just gonna fall off for you to get to that fucking one right female that you need to be with. And the jobs work the same way. So never be discouraged by, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I had 5 jobs in the past. They all fired me, or my health was deteriorating, or some shit. Eat fruit, and get your ass in the fucking job. When I was working at Dollar General, I used to bring a orange. I used to bring a couple oranges to work every day, and I'm telling you, bro, it makes a big fucking difference when you're eating fructose, like fruit sugar, or you're eating some donuts or some pizza or some shit like that. When you eat that shit, you're gonna feel anxious, anxiety. You're gonna feel like, man, I can't wait to go home. Can't wait to just, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna feel like time is whooping your ass. Because time could whoop your ass. Like, damn, I want to go home. I don't know if I want to come back tomorrow. Da da da. You're gonna have those type of emotions. But when you eating fruit and you're on a holistic fruit diet, you're gonna be like, man, I don't want to. Nobody wants to go to work. That's gonna be more your thoughts. Like, nobody wants to go to fucking work, but by Friday, I'm gonna be happy when I get that check. That was literally the difference in mind frames for me when I was succeeding versus when I started failing. When I was succeeding, it was like, damn, I don't want to do this shit, but by Friday, I'm gonna really be like able to go to the mall, able to do this, able to just hop on a city bus, just move around. So my thoughts were more fluent towards success. Even if it was temporary success, is better than temporary failure. And when you start failing, your mindset going to kind of shift. You gonna start eating bullshit versus just your diet means so fucking much. I'm just gonna make another video about that at some point, but you know, before you know it, my whole channel gonna be filled up with fucking fruit videos, just talking about mad fruit and shit. But it isn't bad, bro. That's why you see me sneaking it in right now, because I don't want no surprises, bro. We're gonna be talking about all that shit because, man, you play how you feel, how you feel, how you think you look, all this bullshit. It's how you gonna say like, dang, like, you know, your net worth is gonna equal out, or your money amount gonna equal out to how you feel. You're not even gonna let a bitch disrespect you if you feel good and you feel confident. You're gonna be like, who the fuck you talking to? You don't even gotta really check her. She's just gonna know not to do it. But when you eating these fucking hog mogs and these fucking beaver burgers and shit, you're gonna be like, damn, if a chick this just literally what I be thinking. This literally what I be thinking, bro. I'd be like, if a female disrespect me right now, she gonna get away with it because I'm not gonna have the energy that she's gonna need to hear or feel come from me to put that shit to rest. So when you eating trash, you literally your dating life becomes trash, your sex life becomes trash, your confidence becomes trash, how you feel about yourself becomes trash, your photos become trash, your videos become trash. Saving cans and bottles starts to look and feel like some trash. Getting up, going to work starts to look and feel like some trash. Like, bro, come on, bro. We too old for this shit. Like this video, comment, subscribe, man. Let me know what the fuck y'all think, man. It's your boy Game Like Will, man. Back with another video, man. I'm out.